And how many people want to increase their businesses? You know, I was with Maria Itigo yesterday, and I don't think she stopped smiling the whole time. Because Maria, 12.5K, knows how to build a business. And I'll tell you what, we've got one of the neatest products that I've seen in 20 years of doing this in the nutrition industry, so you're going to want to listen up today. Now, as we were talking, we talked a little bit in the workshops. Hopefully the presentation will come up here. We talked in the workshops about this, right? Energy production. That's the key, energy production. Now, you guys have a little bit of energy today. Things are going smooth. But we talked about two important things. We want to optimize the nutrients that we're taking. We want to eliminate metabolic waste. Now, how many of you guys came to the workshop? Who was there? Quite a few of you, yeah? Good. Now, remember there was a bottle up there at the top that we were talking about, right? We start with aloe vera gel. We have Arctic Sea Probiotic, RG Plus. That's our forever foundation. That's our core for health, right? But there's this one bottle right here. How many people are interested to know what that bottle is? Who's interested in that? You guys interested over here? Yeah, I see Japan's interested. Let's see the flags waving. Who's interested in what's in that bottle? This is a product that will be an incredible benefit to you and to your business. And listen carefully to what we're going to teach you today so that you can then take this to all of your distributors and to all the wonderful people in the world who are going to be asking you for this. This product is, of course, exclusive to Forever Living. It's unique in so many ways, and you can only get it one place, and that's from you. Okay? So, before I go on much further, now just so you know, I've been working on this product for 3 years with researchers, with medical doctors, naturopaths, nutritionists. We've been working with dietitians. We've been working on this product for 3 years. Ever since I started with Forever Living, this is the #1 product I wanted to work on from the very beginning, okay? And as I was working, I met a lady by the name of Dr. Nancy Steele. Dr. Steele is one of the preeminent health experts in the world. She's been working in this industry for quite some time as a formulator, a product developer, but she's also a naturopathic physician, and she's helped people all over the world. New Zealand, Australia, South and North America. She's helped hundreds of people with different types of ailments and challenges, and she sees nutrition better than anyone else. And I'd like to invite her on stage, Dr. Nancy Steele. Give her a big welcome, Forever. Nancy Steele.
Hey. Aloha.
Well, we're glad you're here with us. You like coming out here to Hawaii with all these wonderful people?
I am so happy to be here. I have met a whole bunch of distributors so far and a lot of the executives at Forever Living, and I have never felt such a warm welcome from anyone. I am so excited to be here. Are you excited to be here? They're excited to be here. Are you excited to be here?
Well, Dr. Steele, we appreciate you coming all the way here. Uh-oh. They're excited to be here too, by the way. Now, as you worked in your practice, you worked with a lot of people, adults, kids, everyone in between, and you saw a consistent challenge that's going on in health and wellness. And that's one of your missions, is to help as many people as you can in this lifetime, right?
That is exactly. And one of the biggest issues that I actually saw, and not just in my practice, but everywhere that I've lived and everywhere that I've traveled, relates back to people's diets and the choices that they're making in the foods that they're eating. People are actually forgetting that our food is supposed to nourish us. It's supposed to give us the nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the building blocks for optimal health. And people are forgetting that. We're going for convenience and we're going for indulgence. And we're not choosing the foods to be healthy. We're choosing the foods to be convenient.
And you'd say it's basically, I've always looked at it like we're overfed, we're undernourished, and people are gaining weight, but they're not gaining nutrition.
That's it, exactly. We're starving ourselves, but not in terms of calories. We're starving ourselves in terms of the vitamins and the minerals and the nutrients that we need. And it's really kind of frightening because it's not just in North America and Western countries, it's around the world, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, as you continue to see, there's more problems with this as well, correct?
Yep. The foods that we're choosing, unfortunately, are leaving us with a lot of nutritional gaps in our diets. We're not choosing the fruits and the vegetables and the whole grains. We're not getting those beautiful, beautiful phytonutrients that are giving the vibrant colors to our fruits and our vegetables. We're choosing the foods, again, that are convenient. So we're leaving all these nutritional gaps, and what that means for us is that we're not getting the nutrients that we need on a daily basis. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't just relate, Steve, to the foods that we're choosing. Sometimes we're choosing the right foods, but we're just not getting the nutrients from those foods, because research has actually shown that the foods we're eating now, even if you are choosing healthy foods, they're not giving you those nutrients that you would have gotten 20 or 30 or 50 years ago.
Right.
And it relates back to the modern, what we call our modern agricultural practices. You know, we're spraying pesticides, we're using fertilizers, we're trying to grow as much food as we can, as quickly as we can, and at a cost for the nutrient content.
Yeah, and in fact, I've seen it time and time again as I look at when you're at a store or you're at a restaurant, when you get a plate of food and you ask the waiter and you say, hey, how much vitamin A is in this, or how much C is in this, or what minerals are in here, and the waiter just kind of looks at you and said, hey, I just served you the food, that's all I know. And so we really don't know what the nutrient intake, and it can range all over the board, and that's been the big challenge.
That is definitely the challenge for people. Even when you're trying to choose the right foods, you're not getting those nutrients. You think you are, but the spinach that you get in North America isn't going to give you the same spinach that you might get in Australia or France or Japan.
Yeah, in fact, I read a statistic. It said that the spinach we eat has, I think it was something to the effect of 40% less nutrition than it was back in the 1960s.
Exactly, and that relates back to the farming practices and just trying to grow food too fast. So yeah. Now, unfortunately, too, never mind the farming practices, we're not choosing the right foods. They've actually found that as few as 20% of adults in this country get the recommended amount of fruits and vegetables. And that's just in this country. The US recommendation is 5 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables a day. Depends on your age and your height and your weight and your gender. But if you were to look at countries like Japan, for example, they have much healthier fruit and vegetable recommendations. They're looking at almost 17 daily servings of fruits and vegetables, and we can't even get the measly little 5 to 9 servings in the US.
Well, and as I understand, our 5 to 9, over half of that typically is what? Potatoes, like French fries, and
Exactly.
lettuce, iceberg lettuce, which are the most non-nutritive of all.
Yep. It's that little piece of lettuce that you get on your cheeseburger, or the slice of tomato, or the potato chips, or the French fries.
Right. Right. So we need more nutrients. We know that. As we go to this next slide, this is really key. The problem is, even if we found all the right foods and we knew that there was enough nutrition in all of them, do we really have the time to prepare them?
We don't, and I've actually got a really great story for you on that. I had a client back in Las Vegas where I had my practice, not the healthiest city on the planet, certainly probably one of the most indulgent cities, but I had a client that I put on a detoxification diet. And it wasn't one of those crazy detox diets that you see on the internet where you're drinking lemon juice for 3 months at a time. This was actually a diet that we could all live on and thrive on. It was lots of fruits and vegetables, organic chicken, cold water fish, nothing processed, nothing packaged, no caffeine, no alcohol. And he was supposed to stay on that diet for 3 weeks. And he did it. And at the end of those 3 weeks, he felt fantastic. He slept better, he had much more energy, he thought more clearly, he even lost a little bit of weight. And his wife tried to do that diet with him. And she couldn't make it past the first weekend. She made it through the Saturday and the Sunday, but by Monday, she had to go to work, and she didn't have the time or the energy to prepare her food for the day. And at lunch, she just wanted to go hang out with her girlfriends and her coworkers and eat what they were eating, the cheeseburgers, the burritos, the steaks. So the difference between the two of them was that the husband was semi-retired and he worked from home. So he had that 6 hours of time
Right.
to gather his food, to chop up those fruits and vegetables, and to prepare his food for the day. She didn't have time, and she certainly didn't have the energy.
Well, the reality is, who really does? Unless
Exactly.
you're a very unique person. So we don't have the 6 hours. We don't have the nutrients that we want in our foods, even if we're trying to get them from our foods, and most of us, unfortunately, aren't. And so we're in a real predicament, aren't we? Because what happens at the end of the day?
At the end of the day, like the wife of this husband, we feel tired and we feel run down and we feel stressed. And unfortunately, that just sets us up for a vicious cycle, because it's when you're tired and you're stressed that you need even more nutrients. Your body needs even more of those daily building blocks. So you're stressed. Stress depletes B vitamins. It depletes vitamin C. We all know that you need calcium and magnesium for muscles and nerve function, and you're not getting that. Plus, when you're stressed, you're not choosing those healthy foods. You're reaching for that convenient comfort food.
So we're not all Debbie Downers here. We're not all down. We've got some really good news. Hopefully you stuck with us. You paid attention. We've taught you what the problem is. Everybody you go into, whether it's a Kwanzaa hut, whether it's an igloo, whether it's a home, it doesn't matter. It's a universal problem. Let's see if there's a way we can help you with that challenge. Let's roll the video.
In 2002, the Journal of the American Medical Association, or JAMA, turned the medical world on its head by publishing an article that supported the use of vitamins on a daily basis. A quote from this article states, "Most people do not consume an optimal amount of all vitamins by diet alone. Pending strong evidence of effectiveness from randomized trials, it appears prudent for all adults to take vitamin supplements."
This article reflected a major paradigm shift in the way the medical community viewed the benefits of supplements. A snapshot of current supplement consumers might surprise you. 64% of men, 74% of women, 72% of physicians, 86% of pharmacists, 95% of nurse practitioners, and 96% of dietitians. Clearly, the world is responding to this revelation from medical science. Notice that the highest percentage of supplement users are actually dietitians, who are truly the experts on food and nutrition and what goes inside of our bodies.
When we really look at what the nutritional needs were of the population, not only in the United States, but around the world, there's some very important vitamins and minerals that come into play in our health on a daily basis. And we don't generally get enough of those foods in our diet to provide all the nutrients. We live a very high-stress, active lifestyle, and we wanted to make sure that we gave each of our consumers, and it's something that was important to me as well, all of the nutrients that our body needs. Optimum health really comes by having that balance of all of those nutrients and having them in the right ratios to be able to function in the body and maximize what our bodies are capable of doing.
There's many reasons to take supplements, but the most important reason is convenience. None of us have 6 hours a day to maintain a healthy diet. We live in a fast-paced world. We live in a world of excess. We get too much of most things. We get too much pollution, we get too much work, we get too much stress. What we don't get enough of is nutrients.
Introducing Forever Daily with AOS Complex, the most advanced nutrient delivery system available. Our proprietary new formula contains 55 perfectly balanced allo-coded nutrients, including recommended daily allowances of essential vitamins and minerals, synergistically formulated to provide you the nutrition needed to support optimal health and vitality every day. Forever Daily supports daily energy needs, immune system, proper metabolism, cardiovascular health, bone health, and proper mental activity.
As a nutritionist and as a mom, I'm really excited about the Forever Daily because it really addresses the needs that I have, as well as people like me, working moms, parents, who have a lot of stress in their lives, for example. This is going to really provide that balance that they need to make up the differences of the things that aren't in our diet or that we forget about in our diet because we get super busy. My kids love the Forever Kids product, and the Forever Daily makes that possible for me as well, so that this is targeted to me as an adult with my needs in mind.
Forever's proprietary Allo-oligosaccharide complex, or AOS, is a synergistic combination of vitamins, minerals, amino acids, and allopolysaccharides, specifically designed to improve the utilization of essential nutrients by the body.
AOS is the brainchild of the Scientific Advisory Board at Forever Living. It's a marvelous concept because it takes the universal panacea effects of aloe vera and it focuses it into the essential nutrients, the vitamins, the minerals, the botanicals, and it acts as a shelter.
Nutrients in the AOS complex delivery system have high performance characteristics, meaning they are more efficiently absorbed from the digestive system, and in the case of minerals, are targeted to specific body systems.
The AOS system is a delivery system. We want to offload the nutrients. We want to get increased absorption, increased bioavailability. It's a method for sequestering and holding in the correct place all the nutrients and all their transport systems, their sub-transport systems, the amino acids, the organic acids, all the different things that we're putting together.
We are even more excited about the research that shows how when we take Forever Daily along with aloe vera gel, it can increase the bioavailability of certain nutrients by up to 3 times.
A researcher in South Africa took on a simplification process. They wanted to factor out all the variables and say, what will aloe vera do if I take vitamins? And so they gave a group of people vitamins alone, they gave a group of people vitamins and aloe vera, and they found that the people who took the aloe vera with the vitamins had about 3 times the absorption rate. They were able to pinpoint this out of all the things that aloe vera has been claimed to do over all the years and in all the cultures. They took this one simple idea and they really opened up the door to how aloe vera works. It's really a synergist. It helps assist other things to do their jobs more effectively.
So that is why we recommend always using the aloe vera gel. We now have our Forever Daily, and wow, what a combination between having the Forever Daily and the aloe as part of that core health that we need.
So if you heard me say many times before, it all starts with drinking aloe vera.
Forever Daily also includes a proprietary blend called FVX20 that contains 20 specific fruits and vegetables that you may not get in your daily diet.
Many fruits and vegetables have colors to them. Those colors actually represent different phytonutrients that are in those foods, and they each have an important benefit to our health. So to make sure that we could include that full range that nature has available to us, we included 20 different fruits and vegetables to maximize that nutritional value that we can get from nature.
Synergistically formulated to provide you truly balanced nutrition, Forever Daily supports optimal health and vitality on a daily basis.
We don't throw the kitchen sink in. We actually take every single ingredient and balance it synergistically with all of the others.
There are 55 nutrients in our Forever Daily, and that seems like a lot, but they are each very, very important to our health. And when we looked at which nutrients to include, we wanted to make sure that we had the right nutrients for our optimum health. And each one of those nutrients in the formula has a specific role, not only in the formula, but plays a specific role in our bodies. And they work together. And it's those small, tiny details that we looked at to make sure that the product is the best that it can be and that all of those nutrients work together.
Only Forever Daily gives you the nutrients nature intended in the right balance to support optimal health.
New Forever Daily from Forever Living Products, the most advanced nutrient delivery system available.
That is a business builder right there, because everybody, 18 over, our kids have a product, 18 and over, we have a product on a daily basis. And it's just so much fun to talk about the relationship between aloe and this product. You guys take any aloe? Does anybody take aloe out there? I think there's a lot of aloe out there that you guys have been taking, and now you know its amplification effect for vitamins and minerals. We have 55 perfectly balanced nutrients that are in this formulation. Now, no longer are you in that challenging situation where at the end of the day you try to decide whether or not you got the right vitamins and minerals in your body. The confusion is over for the world. The world no longer needs to be confused. It has 10 million distributors who are going to teach them, right? You're going to teach them what they need to do on a daily basis. And this is it. Look, on the left is what people get on an everyday diet. They kind of go up and they go down. The vitamins, the B vitamins, the C's and so forth, the water-soluble vitamins especially, they start going away and people range. No longer, when you take Forever Daily on a daily basis, along with the aloe vera gel, you get the optimal levels that you need to ensure that you're going to have the energy you need and the type of mental alertness you want on a daily basis. Is it pretty exciting, Dr. Steele?
That is extremely exciting. I love the fact that if you're not eating the healthiest on occasion, ideally you want to eat healthy every day, but when you're not making the best choices for whatever reason, you're still going to get those optimal levels of nutrients. And when you are eating healthy, you're going to get even more optimization with this. This is perfect. It fits with that foundation.
Now, a lot of you will say, sometimes will say, well, can I take it with this product, or can I take it with that product, or can I take it with this product? Just so you know, again, we spent 3 years on this. We wanted to make sure we brought to you a product that was compatible with the entire line of Forever Living. So can I take it with 8-Beta Care? Can I take it with Forever Arctic Sea? Can I take it with Natureman? Forever Multi-Maca? The answer to that question, before you come up and ask me, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. It's synergistic with the entire line, especially aloe vera gel. Now, as you look at aloe vera, and we talk about this a little bit, it goes inside of our body and it actually helps in our GI system, right? It goes in there as a prebiotic and kind of lines our gut and creates an environment that's healthy and that provides the opportunity for absorption. And it's a really wonderful thing. As a result, we had the opportunity to see, as I've instructed you guys before, 3.7 times more bioavailability with vitamin E and 3 times more bioavailability with C when you take the multi with aloe vera gel. So those of you who are already taking aloe vera gel, congratulations. You've just opened up a wonderful nutrient pathway for Forever Daily. Add Forever Daily, aloe vera gel and Forever Daily. Isn't that perfect? The dynamic duo that will take your product line and your business to the next level. Now, just so you get an idea, I want you to understand something. Every time I talk to a distributor, they want more. They want more for themselves. They want more for their kids. They want more for their downline. They want more for others. Why? Because you, Forever Living, are a culture of love, of giving, of performance, and of getting things done. I want you to know what a privilege it is for me to be associated with Rex Mon, Greg Mon, and Forever Living, bringing the world the absolute best products in the world. The world needs you. The world needs these products. Are you going to give it to them? I couldn't hear you. We got a little delay. Are you going to give it to them? Hey, I need you guys to go to the product room, order up the product, or even better, get on your app, order it from your app, and have it waiting for you. You with me? Let's go change the world forever. Thank you so much.